Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to Climb Mount Narodnaya. I'm still using Ash and Shadows, and this is episode 7. Previously, I managed to put the entire Southern Korean Navy to shame using not the aircraft carrier, what is that, the Minsk? The Minsk never saw conflict. The aircraft from the Minsk definitely did, as well as did these two naval infantry regiments. These guys were capable of wiping out a large flotilla of ships, large flotilla of ships. So much so that there is nothing left of those groups. We do have to worry about the US Navy, but I'm not exactly sure where they're going to come in. I think here, and we're going to have to see where exactly they intend to go. For now, I don't see any blinking units, so I don't really have anything that demands my attention. Let's end the turn and see what the AI is planning for this round. Not a whole lot. Okay. So this is the proud US Navy not arriving. Fair enough. Okay, time to give these Marines some actual conflict instead of just sitting on their ships. We're looking at an infantry regiment here, backed up by a couple of very high value tanks, K1A2s, K2 Pips, as well as K1A1. They have a couple of AA weaponry. All of them, no, not all of them are locatable. The short arrows not locatable. If I can knock out these things, that would really help me, because then I can send in further air support. They have the Apaches with Hellfires, tow helicopters and Cobras. Those come again with the Airdats. I'm going to have to be careful sending out, well, anything other than infantry against these Cobras. The map that we're going to be playing on is this one. It has a river. I'm not exactly sure how effective that river is going to be. They have aircraft coming in from Karatsu. Do they have aircraft? They don't have aircraft coming in from Karatsu. And the Minsk itself... Where is the Minsk? Yeah, the Minsk does have a fair bit of reinforcements I can call in, such as a tank battalion. However, T-55 AM2s are not really going to be too much of a threat for those high-value tanks. The Chrysanthema might, if I'm able to engage them at maximum range. First, let's drop off these Marines and see what the conflict exactly will look like. Nagasaki. Yeah, we're starting in Naval Sector Lima. We do have KA-92, which are very fast helicopters. 540 kilometers per hour. BTR-80s. Morskayas. Pretty good anti-tank weapon, but they have to get really close. What sort of anti-tank weaponry do we have? None. Well, yeah, we have Storms, but all of these tanks are packing APS. Well, with the exception of the K1A1. Okay. Send in the aircraft. These are napalm bombers, they could come in handy. These are those naval helicopters. Other than optics, I don't think they're going to be useful, so we're going to keep them here. And these are seed aircraft, fighters, and more fighters. What else can we send in? Does the Kuznetsov have anything useful? DSHV, Mi-24D, a whole lot of Mi-24D actually, and Mi-28s. Aha! Now we're talking. The Mi-28s, if they're allowed to operate freely, we'll be able to just wipe out all the tanks in this sector. Key point, if they're operating freely. If they're not, then it's going to be pretty damn difficult to actually get them killed. Let's see. Before I commit too many forces here, I want to see what other sectors I can take. Apparently the helicopter regiment Cannot reach it just yet, so I'm going to move him up 1. Put him on R&R, build some more cohesion. Independent VDV. Move here. Kumamoto, not a strategically important sector. Oita is alright, but I cannot get to Oita from this sector, so I'm going to have to pull forces from here and go directly for them. Looking at me are Nanion Shiki C and F, more infantry, all of the same type, and a bunch of AA units, backed up by some Thunderbolts and F-15J. So deploying fighters here is going to be quite difficult. I could, however, just deploy these. Yeah, we can do that. What sort of map is that? Oh, I'm coming in from where? From EO? Yeah, from EO. So I'm going to come in from here. Ugh, I don't like that map. It's not good for my tanks. It's no good for Thunderbolts either. Now the boomerangs are going to be... Hang on, where are the boomerangs? Boomerangs, where are you at? These are the Kurganets. Alright, I'm going to give him a breather. I'm not going to attack just yet. I'm going to put these guys on R&R, and next time I'm going to attack here. That allows me to deploy a few more forces to wherever I need them, and I think it's going to have to be Nagasaki. Looking at the Kuznetsov, we have the Independent Naval Regiment, with a couple more veteran Pekota, Cornet, T-72BU and T-95s. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. I just wonder if I can deploy them this turn. Shit. I can't. Okay. What other Air Force units can we call in? Kuznetsov. These claim to be anti-ship, but I don't believe it. Minsk. Cluster bombers. Yeah, I definitely want to have these in. Yeah, we're going to call in the Kuznetsov group. So that's the DSHV. And where's the others? Recon Company. Let's go. And these fighters, well, I don't think they're going to be very useful here. Especially considering they have no planes. Okay, let's see. This also allowed me to capture Delta, thanks to all those helicopters. Those tanks are going to be the biggest threat, followed shortly by their AA. So we're going to have a multitude of targets to get for our seed aircraft. I have plenty of them. I have 6 Legions, which all carry 2 missiles each. So I should be able to wipe out a fair bit of these units quickly. As for my infantry... Oh, by the way, I can also deploy tanks along this sector. The plan. Push from Delta to Kumamoto quickly. I think that's the easier route to take. Capture it. Bring in reinforcements from here. Move over to Bravo. What the hell? They... What? They just decided to leave? Okay. That's not really what I was expecting. Third tanks. T-90s. Ooh, Armatas even. Okay. I'm just gonna wait. Because at the moment there's not really that much to do. Can I move up some other forces here? Yeah, I can deploy these to Hiroshima. Sign. I'm thinking of deploying at least one more group to Hiroshima. Something that can just hold the line. It doesn't have to be anything particularly powerful. Just as long as it has a command unit and something that might be able to deal with a bit of stuff like air. Because I'm a bit concerned that they might deploy parachute regiments down there. Alright, R&R. You guys move back. Why the hell would they just surrender this sector? This is an airport. You just don't only give me an airport, but also a port. So I can land whole tank groups onto Nagasaki immediately. Okay. Let's get the Minsk here. So there's still a risk that we're going to be seeing a naval group come this way. Yeah, and the turn. This is getting really serious. Oh, really? They have just landed. Where? No U.S. Navy whatsoever, still. They're coming at me in Nagasaki. That puts them at a grave disadvantage. Because now I have Karatsu, Delta, and Naval Sector Lima. They have Bravo and Kumamoto. They're coming in with their infantry, their support units, basically everything we just kicked out. That's fine, but this time around I'm going to be bringing my T-95s, my T-72BUs. Are you really serious about this fight? Because I can land a lot more tanks here than you can. Do you want to try? Because I sure as hell want to try these tanks. Third guards. Well, it's just a resupply group. Second guards. More T-90s. T-72s. No, sorry. Yeah, T-72BU. These things are inferior, I think. Fuck it. More tanks, more fun. Now, would you really want to try Nagasaki? Because now I have a fuck ton of tanks. I have 206 tanks here. I have T-14 Armatas with 24 frontal armor and 25 on the gun. I have 12 T-95s with 23 frontal armor, 27 on the gun. Your guns pan out at 23, with your frontal armor being 24. So the K2 Pips are the biggest threat. Followed by the K1A2s, 20 frontal armor. And their gun, 22. Oh, we're going to have a tank rampage on this map. I have 19 points from cohesion. Now, I still have an air force. But I don't think I'm going to need it. I will... Actually, that's not true. One thing I don't have is AA. And I don't have the points to call it in. Oh, crap. Oversight. We're going to have to use the aircraft. Alright, Nagasaki. Let's go. Oh, these guys are getting quite annoying. Just tempting me into fighting, and then when I'm fighting, they just go, nope, reconsidered. I mean, that's fine, but now I'm coming after you with everything I have. Helicopters, tanks, infantry, aircraft. Everything. Alright, they're also trying something in Kyushu. Like what? They're coming in with 4 helicopters. And 4 actual threatening helicopters. Bunch of ninjas to back it all up. Oh, they do have a resupply zone of their own. Cute. I have Strelas. Range against helicopters is not enough. But I think that the Igla should be able to fix that issue. And I have the Kopia, which also have the Verba missiles. Their air-to-air capability consists of those ninjas and the Cobra, so I need to be careful with my own helos. Do I need to send in helicopters or aircraft? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm fine. Go. Finally, a group that doesn't actually run off. Something to fight. Finally. Okay, deploy infantry here, deploy some AA there. And considering that everything is airborne, I should be able to just shoot everything down fairly quickly. Now that leaves me with 2 more infantry here. I'm going to deploy those in this town. I'm going to set up an ambush over here. And as for other vehicles, the Tigers are not that useful. These could be useful for air-to-air missiles. And I still have the Kopia. I can use these to fill up any air-to-air or anti-air gaps. Couple here. A couple there. Let's deploy a couple of these recon helicopters. Oh, I haven't deployed a command unit here yet. Oversight. Now, they don't have too many infantry units, so I don't really need to send out too much infantry of my own, but I'm going to send out at least some, because I don't really want to sacrifice the VDV Kopia up close against enemy infantry. So we're going to send out a couple of VDV heavy. That should do. BMDs to move up. Deploy this command unit here and there. Those KAs moving. I want to go here and unload the infantry over there. I was hoping to have seen those helicopters by now. Shit, ninja. Fortunately, these things have a ton of armor nowadays, allowing them to take a large hit and not really be affected by it. Go there and unload there. Go there and unload there. Go here and unload. You're going to be escort for this group. There. These things amphibious? Yes, they are. In that case, new assignment. Cross. Keep those Skrajats close, because they too are amphibious. And that can be very useful in dealing with these guys. Go, go, and go. There's a couple of UEs. That must be their infantry. Splash one. Infantry either was dropped off or wasn't on board in the first place. Is this some other half-assed attempt from the AI to come at me? Because they're really doing a piss-poor job at it. There's another one. No kill. Fuck. Yeah, those things can take a hit, but not that many hits. What are these? Oh, CRFs. Go. They're already engaging with their MG36, so we will not have any issue in dealing with those other weapons. Come on. Get him, get him, get him. And now we have helicopters to deal with. Oh crap, those are the good helicopters. Cobras. Not funny. Come on. Not sure how good your range is. No, it's not that good. Okay, should have brought more AA. Lesson learned. They just wiped out a ton of my transports. Okay. Can we drop off here? We are in range, but just don't have line of sight. Come on. VDV really don't like this. Still don't have line of sight. One more block. Go. Damn it. Hits. Ninja's coming a bit closer. At least now we know it was spotting all those groups. Now, they have a large amount of helicopters with fairly dangerous weaponry. What don't they have? They don't have ground forces. But every ground force unit, whatever it is that I send at them, is going to get killed off. So sending out my own ground forces is not really the option. Sending out my own helicopters is going to get met by the Cobras here, which will do a large portion of damage to those guys very quickly, thanks to the air dats. That was close. That was a hit. Get these guys to move up. Where are those helicopters? Yeah, you guys survived. Yeah, we can try this. Just send down some ground forces and get the Kopya to move in here, through the cover of the trees, getting into a position from where we actually can engage, and where we can be useful. Oh, no you're not. No thanks. So we're being spotted, that's for damn sure. Split these helos off. The one problem I might have are rocket pods mounted on those Cobras. Those could be fairly dangerous to the infantry because while the Kopya might be able to get one or two shots off, I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Let's see, from over here we have a range of 4 clicks to Kumamoto. That's a pretty large distance. That's too much for the moment. Oh, you need to drop off your infantry first, buddy. Cobras are engaging. Yep, they just found that transport. They are in range. Come on. Fine, we'll just do it from over here. No? Yes? Come on. This is getting annoying. It's getting a bit much work as far as I'm concerned. They could have pretty easily wiped out this group of Copia, but not if they're actually in the trees. Alright, you, and you. Move that way. 4 of you. We're gonna go pretty much straight in here. Is that... You have to be kidding. You're not walking in your command infantry. The AI is ballsy, but not that ballsy. Come on, get that Cobra. Line of sight's pretty shitty here. Come on, quickly! Hit, hit. Still shaken. He's still a threat. There you go, got him. I think so far I've shot down 4 Cobra of the 6 that I have available. So there's still a fair chance. Yep, there's the other 2. That they have more of them. My range is 3150. I just need to get a clear shot at them. That's a ninja. Was a ninja. Oh, crap. Ooh, that was close. Thankfully, these things are not fire and forgets, otherwise we would have been finished. There's your command infantry. Walking all the way back. Ah, no. Splash. Second reconnaissance helicopter that I lost. That ninja is still flying. Not anymore. You guys are suddenly elite. We have a lot of elite Copia here. Now they still have those Cobras somewhere. Let's get that command infantry first. These look like Hueys. They look like Hueys, but they're not. They're actually Cobras. Exactly. They're definitely Cobras. That was another ninja. Command infantry is still trying to scurry their way back. Got ya. That's another 100 points. Or, well, it used to be 100 points. I'm not sure if it still is. PRM move up, and the BMD-4 move up. You guys are unfortunately out of weapons. You guys are not. So we might as well be able to resupply at that fob. I think their command infantry is right over there. So let's push in and get them off. Get them out of this sector. That's another ninja. Might be a good target practice to upvet another one. Very good. Elite. Sorry, veteran, not elite yet. That's an elite. Oh, shit. That's not something that these guys do very well against. That's another 100 points. Now we can fly in with everything we have. Oh, those BMD-4s need to arrive now. No, we're going to lose this Copia. Unless I'm able to suppress these things right now. Through the trees. Ah, damn it. They got him. Should have brought in the BMD-4s earlier. Because I not only lost a Copia, I also lost them at 24 VM. Alright, Q, fly to the Valkyries. As we look for the last command unit, which I think has retreated to somewhere in this forest here. Unless they have some other command unit that I haven't thought of yet. There you go. That's apparently not their last one. Oh, it is. Yep, they've been destroyed. GG, who's next? Yeah, I think Oita was next. Next on our plan of moving up. Infantry, bunch of tanks, bunch of AA. USMC 80 section. With a couple of fairly cheap transports. Supports Meads. Apparently the Germans are now embedded in the US anti-aircraft company. And Patriots. They have a lot of AA here. Like hell am I going to send in aircraft. I'm just going to move at you with a couple of tanks. Well, yeah, these tanks. I thought, what the hell, where are my tanks? These tanks, T-90s. Show me the map. What sort of fight are we fighting here? Oh, right, that one. Yes. 8 infantry, 18 recoilless rifle, bunch of stingers, and a bunch of top attacking USMC anti-tanks. Besides that, we have a lot of tanks and a lot of targeting practice for my tanks. Because all this AA is useless. These F-15Js, good luck putting them to use. Now their tanks have a heat round. 16 and 13. My tanks have 23 frontal armor. Good luck. I am, however, a bit strapped for cohesion. I only have 3 points, so if I'm capturing EO, that would help. It'd be a good start. But I'm going to need Bravo to actually get the income going. Okay, I'm going to need a FOB here just to keep things operational. And we're going to capture these buildings. Preferably with some VDV which had some training. Yeah, VDV heavy. Actually, I might just be able to hop my way through these buildings. We're going to use VDV in the Kurganets. And we're going to use the tanks. And that's about it. Plamia, something with a bit of armor would be nice, but this is the only one that I have. Okay. You guys, hold here. The rest of you, move. And we'll use that cohesion and the points to later bring in a command unit. First gonna have to kick him out. I just hope I don't have to engage those tanks at short range, because that could be a problem. So, actually, the Kurganets might be able to make short work of the tanks. We've already seen them do it once with those autocannons. Mostly because those units don't have any armor. Shit. Here they are. Drop off the infantry. Go, go, go. This Kurganets destroyed. The Kurganets is out of here for now. T-90s to move. That's a bunch of rocket artillery. The recon moving forward, VDV into the building. I have a tank. Actually, no, not tanks. Infantry holding down this position. Okay, that might be a few too many HGMs, but here we are. There's Nanayon Shikis, as well as the rocket artillery. Nice try. Poor execution. Come on! Are we firing HGMs or fireworks at them? Because at this point I'm not quite sure which is which. Okay, VDV, let's go. Holy. Yeah, that was a bit close. One of these tanks took a fair amount of damage. Almost took him down to half HP. Let's get some stolen Fusos in here. At this point I have... Holy crap. Okay, I've stolen a lot of cargo units. These are US units. Oh crap. The infantry won't appreciate that. The tanks... Well, they're getting a bit stunned by it, but they don't mind generally. Good job. Some more recoilless units. Kurganets can now move up safely. Command infantry over here. Oh, is that phosphorus? Or is that actual smoke? It could be actual smoke. I don't mind the actual smoke. The other part? No thanks. Okay, let's get you guys moving this way. Kurganets moving that way. We're gonna park a reconnaissance over here. Probably gonna need a few more resupply units. There's the command. They still have Center, Kanoya, and Kumamoto. What are you? Infantry of some sort. USMC anti-tank. These guys are no fun because they attack top armor. Very, very dangerous. Okay, plus 10. Now we're getting somewhere. Recoilless rifles. No more recoilless rifles. I'm not sure if these guys have the elevation to deal with the recoilless. Looks like, yes they do. Shit. We're gonna have to move up and take over these buildings next. Whoa! That's uncalled for. Why is there a Patriot over there? Just asking. Why the hell is there a Patriot? Okay. Let's keep going. We need a few more points. Oh! Holy shit! That's not at all what I was going for. Fortunately, these guns are going to be effective at keeping them away for a couple of seconds, but not very long. So much for the command unit. Come on. So far so good. You can have my resupply units, they're not even mine. They're yours, actually. Well, at least now I find out what happened to the reconnaissance unit. Oh crap. Yeah, goodbye command unit. Find a building. Do so now. They have a lot of these guys. Then again, they had 56 tanks in this group. Fortunately, I don't believe they're stabilizers. Well, their stabilizers 65%. They're pretty well stabilized. Oh crap, I can't have that. There goes the reconnaissance unit. Turn around. There's your recoilless rifles. There's another recoilless rifle. A couple of nanosands coming in from the other side. Now, the VDV survived. That's good work. AT or HE, I think, coming in. Have to deploy another command unit here. Try again. These guys are amphibious, yes? Yeah, they are. So I can just float them over. Quickly. Lame. Crap, what's that? 6 points. Whoa! Whoa! They have a large amount of infantry around here. Can I get the Kurganets in? Kurganets are ideal in dealing with these. See, this is the range in which I appreciate taking out the Nanayon Shikis, although the Fs with their heat will do damage. The Cs, not so much. You're firing the sphere. I was wondering at what range you're going to engage these. Crap. USMC AC. What is that? Are you seriously engaging me with the Pivats? That would be a yes. Tanks. More tanks. Are those tanks? Yes, they are. Sure, you can charge me with your rocket or with your AA if you want to. I don't mind, there's more. Yeah, we have plenty of RPGs left. Okay, we're gonna get these guys across and start taking out their arty. Priority target. That's 15 points. Ashigaru. I'm going to need to resupply these tanks fast. Let's get another one in. And spend the rest of it on a couple more supply trucks. No Fuzos. Some of these tanks have taken a good beating. Let's get the VDVs resupplied first. Shit, they're coming down the river again. I hope they're gonna run out of fuel soon. Wouldn't be surprised if they're not. Come on. Probably resupply trucks. Yep. What's your rate of fire? 225 rounds a minute. Now we're getting somewhere. More Ashigaru. See, the problem is they can come from everywhere, and they do come from everywhere. There's just too much avenue of approach for them. That's making it fairly difficult to defend this area. Hello? Goody. Resupply. Lost a few. So this is a nice bit of resupply. Okay. The tanks. I'm not sure if 3,000 points of supplies is going to be enough for them. We'll just have to see. And I wonder what else they have in this sector. Because Kumamoto might see a bit of artillery parked in these trees. Let's get a command vehicle over. Nanayons. Points. USA's. Why do I keep calling it USAC? USMT. USMC AT. There. Yep, they blew up a couple of cargo trucks. Yet again. I'm going to keep this tank here. The other ones are going to move up. Hello! I believe there's more where that came from. Alright, you guys are fairly okay. Let's send a couple tanks down this side. More target practice. Bunch of stingers here. Regroup. Go back to the fob and see that you make your way back here. Okay, so they have 7,000, let's say 7,200 points left. That's a fair amount. What? Infantry thinks it's clever going through the fire. Trust me, it's not. Anyway, we still have to go to Narodnaya. Let's get some infantry, a couple of kurganets. Always handy. Are you amphibious? You are. Well, I'm not going to use that capability just yet. You guys to hold down that road. We're going to push up here. These guys are good to go. These not so. We're going to keep those back. I need these T-90s to survive this fight. I know I have 208 tanks on the other flank, but I would prefer not to have to use them too much. So I said we're not going to use the amphibious capability, and the guy decides to go swimming. What are you doing over here? I think that might have been the command vehicle that left. That must have been AA. See, before I started this campaign, somebody warned me saying, be very careful about their AA. Because those Patriots will snipe your planes from across the map, and yes, I believe that they will. But not like this. Boo. Not like this. Secure that bridge. Secure that bridge. Pivads? Okay. I want you guys to secure this bridge. I'm going to drive them off using this bridge over here. I might be able to use one of those ANSATs, but I only have one. So I'm not too excited at using it just yet. Especially with the prospect of running into all that AA. Speaking of which... Thank you for the fuel. There's more of them. Couple of surviving tanks. This is why you secure the bridge. Could you just speed this up? Thank you. Denied. My bridge. Take the crossroads. We can have... No, we cannot have the Kurganets take him out, apparently. VDV, you guys are up. Cargoes are coming back to resupply and repair that T-90. Alright, there's a Pivats running away. Was a Pivats running away. What is that? We would call that artillery. Thank you for the fuel. There's a Patriot. Bad call. Capture that sector. Just about. Oh. We're still killing off AA. Type 03. There's pivads moving off that side. Well, nice try anyway. Cover that road. I hope they have a fob here, because we are starting to run out of ammunition. There's your command. Well, one of them anyway. There's your fob. So, you guys apparently still have one left. Should have brought up that Plamy a long time ago. Cover this part. They are actually running out of fuel. You're stuck in the mud. Okay, so we have the zone. Now I just need to find their command unit. Cargo. I hope we can find that command unit fast. I'm not looking for a long time chase. Speed up. Oh, wow. I guess we found not only their AA, but also a bit of surviving artillery. Cute. Did we get him? Yeah, we got him. Report. Western Tank Regiment destroyed, 42nd Infantry destroyed. So they have left an anti-aircraft company, their fighter squadron, and the other anti-aircraft company. Meaning that most of their AA is just gone. Losses taken. Kurganets, Spetsnaz, Kurgos. No tanks. No tanks have been lost. Boom. Off you go. Running off to Kanoya. Okay, well this is where I'm going to stop at this episode. I know I have that fight coming up in Kumamoto, but these tanks don't have the initiative. And that means I'm going to have to be a little patient and wait for them to attack me. Once they do that, this is going to be over fairly soon. I think I'm going to need one, maybe two more episodes. Probably one. It really depends on how many forces they decide to bring in. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for the next one. And, well, potentially last one.